Welcome back to another episode of the QC Podcast. I'm your co-host QT,
I'm Corey.
and man, today we just gonna like we always do. We gonna jump right into the topic, man. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now. Teams ending a season, trying to get into the playoffs. Other teams needing teams to win, and we had a little situation down in New York. The Jets versus Buccaneers game. AB had an outburst on the sideline. Just your initial thoughts of that, Corey.
Um, I wanted to say it's over with for him, but you know,
Yeah.
I ain't. It's the first time I done seen something like that. Me personally during my time, so
Yeah.
I know somebody gonna try to pick him back up though, cause I feel like people just want to win. They be trying to throw the little stuff to the side, but somebody gonna try to pick him up. They say
Yeah.
he said he was hurt, but apparently that wasn't the case. They said he was complaining about his targets or whatever, which it
Right.
wasn't like he wasn't getting targets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I guess he just wanted more. And they said he when that Brady and they want to go in when they called the little formation or whatever. So
Mhm.
it was over with.
So before we even get to him, just you know what I'm saying, getting back on the team or somebody picking him up. Um, like we said, we don't really know the true story. He came out with a statement, Bruce Arians saying Antonio Brown was mad because he wasn't in the game, asking him why he not in the game. But the statement he came out with basically said that they were trying to play him hurt. He showed the MRIs and the results of his MRI and X-rays that his bone was detached and it was you know what I'm saying some real serious injuries on his ankle. So what do you make of that? Like what do you make of that?
That don't make sense because he was out there playing.
Right.
Right.
So that's my thing with this whole situation. Like I ain't mean to cut you off, bro, but like he said he was hurt. He said his ankle was messed up and all this and that, but he was in the game running routes like when nothing wrong with him. And he did show the screenshots or whatever the case may be of the text messages of him and the trainer exchanging messages and stuff about him saying he not ready. Even the message thread with Bruce Arians, he was telling Bruce Arians that if he can play, he gonna play. And Bruce Arians telling him, well, we just want you to show up because if you're ready to play, we're gonna need you type thing. So what do you make of that? Like, do you think Antonio Brown was really hurt and they was trying to force him to play hurt, or you think Bruce Arians cut him on the sideline because he didn't want to go into the game?
No, it ain't no doubt in my mind that he hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he hurt, but I just feel like he chose to play through it, and it just seems like he got agitated when he wasn't getting the reception that he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. My thing is like it's just so many stories going around. So it's like when we sit up here and we chop it up about it, like we kind of got to go with the evidence that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you both agree, and we seen him out there running routes. His dramatic exit is what did it for me. When he was doing all that jumping around, throwing his jersey and passing to the stands, like he wasn't limping. Like he jogged off the field and threw the peace sign. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I ain't see no pain in the ankle then, but who to say he not telling the truth? Who to say he didn't feel 100? You know what I'm saying? Like we can't say that.
Yeah, he probably was feeling pain, but he probably got a shot though. I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure he probably got a shot. So I
Yeah,
mean, so that means he planned on playing anyway. So I don't.
yeah.
It's
And the week before he was at 10 for a buck, what 50? He had a good game. I don't know the exact. I know he had 10 catches though, because he had 15 targets and he had over 100 yards.
right.
So
He could have been on the way to them same numbers.
on the way to them same numbers, and people was trying to make it about his contract, about how he didn't what's it called in the contract when they I,
Senators.
incentives, yeah, incentives, my bad, incentives. They was trying to say he did that because they were trying to. I don't believe any of that. Like he acted out like that because they didn't want to pay him his money. Because if it was about the money for him, he would have stayed in Las Vegas with the Raiders when he gave up what $20 million and left them after they paid him after he signed to them. You know what I'm saying? They end up cutting him. So I don't definitely think it wasn't about no money.
They talking about the Senators, but they still had one more game. They still had one more game after that. So
Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, if Bruce Arians did cut him on the sideline, I just don't believe he should have left the field that way. You feel me? Cause in my eyes, like you know how I feel about AB. Like he one of the best of our time, easily. Like the receivers we seen, like AB top three easy. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So for him to leave like that in that manner, like I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was disrespecting the game, not being a good teammate for real. So let's just see. Let's just continue to see how this unfolds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the next thing we want to get into, or the next question I have for you is like Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? His impact on the Nets. You know, he playing with a team right now, but basically playing only on away games. Like, how you think that's going to affect the team positively, negatively? How you think it's going to affect them in the thick of the season if they got to try to get in the playoffs? Like, talk to me about that.
I was a little confused about this at first because they said he can't play in home games, but he can practice at, at home. So, and he only can play in the away games. So, I mean, I honestly, I think that may change. I think some gonna happen. They're gonna try to bend the rules somehow, but I think that's gonna change. Especially if they really need it, and they, you know what I'm saying, they know they got the team to go all the way.
I
So
don't know if they're gonna be able to bend the rule though, because it's a state rule. Like, it ain't the Nets, it's the state of New York. Like,
he playing
mandating,
now though.
but they playing away games. They ain't playing at home. But I
He
understand what you
practicing
said
at
about the.
home.
I about to say I understand what you said about the practice. Like, I ain't see that, so I can't really speak on that. So I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as them, like what impact do you think he got on them? Is it bad or good? Because he there for away games, or like, just talk to me about that.
Um, I mean, I think I see more bad than good. Cause you know how Kyrie is. Kyrie want to come out, find his shot. You know what I'm saying? He gonna want to make it all about him when he playing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow,
That's the truth. Kyrie about him. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie's not about him, bro. Kyrie's is a guard that's really a shooting guard, a scorer. You know what
He's
I'm
a
saying?
scorer.
He's
He's
a
a scorer.
scorer, and
He
that's
don't
just
really get people involved. He'll score.
he can definitely get you involved. He will
He
get you involved.
can.
You know,
He can get you involved.
when him, Harden, and the KD play together, they 12-3. So I mean, if he playing about him by himself, I don't think they'll be that successful together with two other Hall of Famers, superstars. You know what I'm saying?
You probably can pinpoint that with somebody else. I
Well,
mean,
who do it?
it's KD and Harden. KD and Harden could dang near had that same record. Like, yeah,
We're gonna, and that's another thing we're gonna get into. I think it could be positive and negative, but I'm gonna go on the positive side just because like the way the game played today is like the more scores you got on your team that can score with the ball in their hand and without the ball, like the better chance you got. And I think Kyrie just opened the floor up even more for Harden and KD. And KD probably the greatest scorer we done ever seen with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just gonna make them. They look great together the other night. Kyrie had 22 and 4. I want to say 22 points, 4 assists. KD and Harden still look good. So I just don't know how it's gonna go if they get in the playoff series. You know, game 1 and 2 at one place, game 3 and 4 the next place. You know what I'm saying? It's back and forth that way. So if they end up getting to a game 7 and they don't have Kyrie, maybe I'm thinking too far ahead, maybe I'm thinking too much, but it just that's a weird situation. You know what I'm saying?
it probably really gonna be about his backup. You know what I'm saying? If his backup come in playing good, you know what I'm saying? Who play for him? Did they just
Um,
put Harden at the one?
Yeah, they put Harden at the one, and it's really hard in the KD game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got a chance to to really watch them that many times, but we gonna come back to this topic. But they look good. They look good without him. They look good with him. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna see. We gonna see. I just want to get your opinion on it because of the situation. It's so unique. You know what I'm saying?
You probably really ain't gonna be able to tell until playoff time. For
Yo.
real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's another thing I ain't never seen before. Only play at away games. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you sent me a text a couple weeks ago when they had half faces. You know what I'm saying? Faces of who today's star games remind you of. So it was what LeBron, Magic, Kobe, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Who was it? Was it Curry?
AI Kyrie.
AI Kyrie. I want to name Curry and Reggie Miller, players like that. So me and you kind of went back and forth, got into a debate. I'm like, I like all of them, but I don't like the AI Kyrie comparison. I don't really see no similarities in their game. So we disagreed on it. So let's get it. What's going on? What you thinking? Who you taking?
No, I'm taking. I told you that Kyrie has a deeper bag than AI,
Okay.
but I said AI just execute better.
So who the better player?
The better player is Kyrie.
How and why is he better than AI?
The better player, Kyrie, bro.
Tell me why.
What AI do better than Kyrie?
I'm asking you a question. Tell me why.
I'm asking you a question. What
No,
does
you
Kyrie?
can't
What
answer
does
it.
Kyrie?
No,
What does
no,
Kyrie? What does
no.
Kyrie
You
do better
can't.
than AI?
What the only thing he got is his handles. I give you the handles because he got skill. But we talking winning and scoring the ball as a point guard. AI changed the game for point guards and scoring the ball. He the one made it cool for a point guard not to be a facilitator and to be a pure scorer. AI did.
So
Kyrie is not even, in my opinion. If I'm picking it, it's AI every time. You got if we going off skill and how he's dribble the ball is what you said. It's a lot of
as I
players.
said, Kyrie
So,
bad skill set is better than him.
so that make him a better player than him. That's what
But
I'm
I
getting
said
at.
AI execute better, bro.
So if AI execute better, if he produced better than Kyrie Irving, how was Kyrie Irving better than him?
Okay, let me give you an example. All right, so let me think of this. How can I put this?
Come on.
I'm trying to think.
You can't. It ain't true because I got examples for you that make your statement not true.
Go ahead. Why I think of something.
Would you say Shaq the best big man ever?
Yeah.
Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic got a deeper bag than him, but they not better players than him.
Okay.
Jamal Crawford got a deeper bag than Allen Iverson when we talk about handling the ball, but he's not a better player than him. So how is Kyrie having a deeper bag than AI, making him a better player? When we looked at the numbers and AI averaging more with less people, you know what I'm saying? When AI didn't have a team, he averaged more. When Kyrie didn't have a team until LeBron came, we seen the similarities in that. So I'm trying to get you to make me understand how you taking Kyrie over Allen Iverson. Do you not?
But I feel like as the year goes on with Nikola Jokic and Joel, you could be able to argue them being the best bigs of all time. They continue to play how they playing.
No, they don't. The best player of all time of eras is about people who dominated the game. Nobody has dominated the game like Shaquille O'Neal. Them boys don't dominate the game like Shaquille O'Neal.
They don't have to dominate like Shaquille. Shaquille dunked on everybody and everything. They can just dominate the game in a different way. They still dominate the game.
But you just told me he the best big man ever, right?
In my opinion. But I feel
like they got a deeper bag than him. They shoot threes, they do everything. They shoot free throws better, they handle the ball better, but they're not better.
And if you ask somebody else, they might take in Joel.
I don't think that. I don't really think nobody gonna take Joel. So I'm back to the main zone. How is Kyrie Irving better than Allen Iverson? I gave you examples. I gave you reason. I'm still waiting on yours.
I told you AI execute better.
So you take it.
They execute better. Kyrie skill wise is better.
You know, AI is really the crossover. When you think about somebody getting crossed, you think of Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I got one crossover.
Okay, he crossed the best player ever over with it.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? One crossover.
What does that mean? So somebody crossed Brown. Somebody crossed Brown. Oh, he crossed Brown. Okay. Anybody get crossed?
We talk AI. Everybody got their crossover from AI. Is the original crossover, dude. I just told you he changed the game for making it cool to have a point guard that's scoring, a scoring point, not a facilitator. He going to the cup. AI started that. AI really paid the way for all the skill. But you
telling me the original crossover.
Yeah, the original crossover. Who you disagree? Child, okay. So you ain't giving me no examples and you lose it. You said AI execute better. So if I know AI execute better than Kyrie, why do I even want to play him if he gonna execute what I'm asking him to execute? Like how that makes sense?
He gonna what?
You said AI execute better than Kyrie.
He do.
So how?
That's a fact.
So that should easily make him better then. Easily. Because now you're going off potential. I'm about production, bro. I'm about what you're gonna do, what you're gonna execute, how you're gonna produce. I ain't about what you can do. So I'm still waiting on you to tell me. Either you're gonna say, no, you right, or you just gonna decline it. You're gonna defer the conversation.
Keep saying what I'm saying, bro. AI execute better. Kyrie, bag deeper, man. Skill set wise, Kyrie.
We talking about a player. So you start a franchise, you taking AI or you taking Kyrie?
If I start a franchise, I'm taking AI.
All right, so he's a better player. Next topic, he's the better player.
I'm taking AI because he execute better.
I appreciate it. So it's safe to say he's the better player.
I'm not saying that.
That's definitely what you're saying.
No, it's not.
How is it not what you're saying if you're taking him over
Just because I'm
Kyrie?
taking somebody else don't mean that
So if
I
he
prefer.
execute better, if he
It
execute
could
better
be.
on
It could
Kyrie,
be.
what does that mean?
It could be injuries, anything like that. Just because I take somebody, prefer somebody, don't mean that I think they're better.
It gotta mean that because if you prefer, that's what it gotta mean in my opinion. Like
You taking Tracy McGrady or Kobe?
I'm taking Kobe, and that's a horrible comparison.
No, it's not.
That's a horrible Kobe longevity. Don't even bring a teammate
What
up like that, bro.
exactly? You
Don't,
just said what I just Kobe longevity. It could be because of
and
anything. It ain't because it
Kobe,
ain't got to
Kobe,
be because of
Kobe,
skills.
Kobe. In my opinion, oh yeah, hit Kobe skills better to me too. I was about to get into that, but you said it for me. Go on and knock the plate over a little bit. But Kobe skills better. So what?
I don't think so.
I know so.
I think T-Mac skills better.
5 kind of rings, by the way. But let's switch the topic up a little bit here, man. We hadn't got a little physical. We was talking about best of all time in the gym today, right? And I said I have a hard time not respecting, but just accepting what people say when they base they all time best off of people who they ain't seen play, right?
Yeah,
Would you agree with that, or how do you feel about that statement?
I agree.
So if you was the GM and you could pick 5 players of all time that you have seen dominate the game, who would be your starting 5 from the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, the center, or you can go 3 guards, 2 forward. Your preference. Who would be your starting 5?
5. I'm taking Shaq.
Easily.
Do they gotta be the true?
It can be whatever you want. Like you can
Okay.
stretch forwards, point for whatever you want. Just your top 5 that you gonna put on that flow to go to war and beat anybody.
Okay, bet. Okay, I got KD at the 4. Give me Bron at the 3.
Whoa, I want to switch that around though.
Harden at the 2. Curry at the 1.
What? You got a bunch of ball dominant, egotistic players. But I'm cool with it though.
Who is egotistic out of all them?
Who? KD gonna want his touches. Shaq gonna want to dominate.
KD got a ring with Curry them, man. Them boy, they know how to pass. They know how to defer the ball.
Touche, you're right. I'm sorry. Harden. All right.
He's doing it now. He deferring the ball. He deferring now.
He playing. He's so inconsistent right now. But you said Curry at the 1.
Mm-hmm.
I can't argue that at all. Curry changed the game. Curry another player that changed the game. But for me, this is gonna be tough. I want to make it. I want to facilitate that point guard. I want AI, but I'm gonna put him at the 2. Give me at the point. Give me. Oh my god.
If I wanted a facilitator, I would have put like somebody like Kid.
Whew. I like that. Kid can shoot
Kid
too. Matter of fact, give me J Kidd at my 1. Give me AI. Give me AI at the 2. At the 3, give me Cole. At the 4, give me Bron. At the 5, give me Shaq. I'm living like that.
So you said Kid, AI, Kobe, Bron, Shaq.
Yeah. If I was going off of all time players, because I didn't see Magic play live. I seen them on YouTube though. I would have put Magic at the 1, but I told you we going off what we seen. Right. We seen Kid with the Nets at the end of his career hooping. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I like that. Let's switch it up a little bit again then. So let's go NFL. We're going with the skilled guys in the NFL team all time that you seen, or you can go greatest ever. It don't matter because we real football guys. So I think we know a little bit more about that. So we're gonna go quarterback, running back, tight end, X and Z, and then we got a slot. You know what I'm saying? So take the floor away because you've been waiting on this.
QB, I'm taking Brady. QB, I'm taking Brady.
Why can't you take Vic or nobody? Crazy. Eat this man.
Why?
I'm just talking. Okay, go ahead.
Why? I'm taking Travis Kelce.
Can't argue that.
Look, X, I'm taking T.O.
Oh, wow. You stole my X.
T.O.
Oh, wow.
T.O. Slot really was. This was the one right here to debate on. How many slots have I really seen like that? They on the same team. I don't want to go with them.
Who?
No, man.
Who you talking about? Say his name. Who you were gonna say?
I'm a true slot though.
Bro, you can put whoever you want to right there. It don't gotta be a slot, bro.
Oh, it don't?
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of them guys from the outside ain't gonna get open in the slot like that. But go ahead.
Well, it ain't gotta be nobody in particular. Give me. Matter of fact, let me switch that then. X, if that's okay, X, I'm gonna put Julio. Z, I'm gonna put T.O.
What? Why
Yeah.
would you put T.O. at the Z? You know the X the one get the ball all the time, the boundary. That's the short side receiver, right?
Right.
Yep.
You seen T.O. play? How they put him everywhere?
Go ahead, man. I can't even. I'm gonna try my best. T.O. the best receiver ever. So I watch him play. But
okay, you see how they put him everywhere.
They put him everywhere, but go ahead.
And my running back, Chris Johnson.
You never told me your slot though.
I just told you.
Who?
T.O.
Okay, well, who your Z then?
Hold on, what I said? No, I said. Oh yeah, I swapped them out. Julio, Z. I'm gonna put. I'll take Vontae. Don't say your list.
Your list horrible, dog. Like you got great players, but you got them in the. You can't be no coach. You can't be no GM. You got them in the wrong spot, man.
Explain.
Come on now, but at quarterback, it's so many, bro. At quarterback, give me Aaron Rodgers. Give me Aaron Rodgers. Or at running back, give me Derrick Henry. At tight end, give me George Kittle. At my ex, you said, but I'm gonna try my best not to use the players you got because I was gonna say T.O. So at my ex give me Randy Moss. At my Z, give me Antonio Brown. At my slot, give me Cooper Kupp. And let's work.
And let me tell you why my
Let's
team
work.
better than yours.
It's
Two of your receivers done walked off team because they didn't give you reception. Two of your players, Randy Moss and Antonio Brown, done walked out their team because they ain't getting the reception. Now, who team really worse?
The thing about it is, bro, I was trying not to use the players. I was gonna say T.O. I was trying. So you want me to switch it up?
It ain't matter.
All right. Well, at my ex, give me Calvin Johnson. Give me Calvin Johnson at my ex. At my Z, give me Ocho. I'll take Ocho at my Z if we go worse, son.
I ain't saying Ocho.
I'll take it Ocho. What? I hope you hear this. Give me Ocho at my Z, man. I really would put him in the X, but give me Calvin Johnson because he go crazy. But I know nobody ain't covering either one of them for a fact. And I know nobody don't want to tackle Henry. That's a fact. And nobody don't want to tackle Kittle.
Who your offensive coordinator?
Who my offensive coordinator?
Yeah, who your offensive coordinator?
We got to pick one?
Yeah, I want to hear who your offensive coordinator is for these people.
Either Kyle Shanahan. Give me Kyle Shanahan with this lineup. Oh my God. Give me Kyle Shanahan.
With Derrick Henry in the backfield.
You know he's wrong.
If I had your same offensive coordinator, my team would be more deadly.
Who?
If I had your same offensive coordinator, my team would be more deadly.
With Chris Johnson at running back?
Yeah. Do you not know who Chris Johnson is?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He had the record before. He had a record before Derrick Henry.
I don't know, but is it a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I thought Jamal Charles did, but go ahead.
No, Jamal Charles played for the Chiefs.
I thought he had that record. Are you talking about the Titans record?
The Titans record.
Oh yeah. Ain't no other good running backs in Tennessee.
Eddie George.
You must watch Eddie George play.
Yes.
Man, quit playing. You wouldn't even, man. Folks,
Yes, he played with Ray Lewis.
Oh
What is you talking
bro.
about?
That man swear he's I remember that play. That
you don't know Eddie George? You don't know Eddie George?
Yeah, I know Eddie
Okay,
George.
what you talking about?
I don't know Eddie George.
What you talking about?
I know Eddie George, bro.
Yeah.